during the final battle?
Oh, I just think he sees no future for himself. He's living in denial. He knows there's no place for him next to Voldemort in the future. He knows clearly he's not going to have a place in the world if Harry wins. It looks like there's no place for him next to Narcissa. He's obviously prepared to sacrifice Draco. He's a very, very, very lonely man, and he thoroughly deserves to be.
Do you think he's going to end up on the good side? It's sort of left ambiguous at the end. Do you think he deserves it?
I don't think he deserves anything. He's a completely odious man. I can say that now I'm no longer playing him. He deserves all the terrible things that come his way and much worse too.
Was there any point in which you felt sympathy for him?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I feel sympathy when I play him. He's a man full of terror. He's fear. He's frightened of the future. He's frightened of muggles. He's frightened of being exposed for the narcissist that he is and the child that he is. I mean, all that hatred and bigotry and racism is based on fear and ignorance. And he just wants to hold on to how things were, but you can't hold on to how things were. And in fact, they weren't never that good to start with. It was just in the world that he came from, he ruled the roost. And you watch that power being dragged away from him. And it's a very satisfying thing for us, the audience. But it's not very nice for him, and it was painful to do. No, absolutely not. He started out as this unbelievably arrogant, racist pig. And then very slowly, everything that he thought made him who he was stripped away from him. Voldemort came back and saw right through his rampant egomania. And then eventually, the most glorious thing happened, which is his son, who he thinks is the one thing that he's managed to hold complete power and dominion over, breaks the bonds, breaks those awful chains, and becomes the fine young man that, Draco makes some very bold and noble choices for him in this story. And I find that really inspiring.
But doesn't he show some signs of love at the end for Draco?
Have you seen the film?
Yeah.
I don't know so much love. I mean, it's true I think that somewhere deep down there is a core of being a parent ultimately overrides all the rest of his selfish desires, which in a way I suppose goes to redeem him, but only partly.
What was your favourite scene from this newest film?
Well, I'm not in it. I just love the battle. I think we've been waiting for it for 10 years. We've been waiting for 7 books. From the first time Voldemort's name is mentioned, we all know, because we all know what great classic stories are, that at some point Harry's going to have to face off with Tom, and it's going to be a battle to the death. And it's been a long time coming, and I think they really pay it off beautifully. Thank you.
Thank you so much.